Today we work in my workbook called Kadesh Barnea to the Plains of Moab, and it covers Numbers 20 to 24. Looking at the table of contents, we started at trying to get water from a rock at Kadesh Barnea, and Moses does it incorrectly and Aaron does it incorrectly, and that means that they will not be able to enter promised land. Then they travel trying to get into the promised land. They wanted to go through Edom, but Edom denies passage. And then they have some battles, and they're getting ready to go into the promised land. They have their first battle, and then also Aaron dies on Mount Hor. They finally make it to the plains of Moab, which is across from Jericho. And then they go up north and defeat both Sihon and Og. Now we get into the story of Balak and Balaam. And we started our first one where Balak is summoning Balaam. And the whole reason, Balak is the king of Moab. Balaam, he wants to curse the people of Israel. And so this whole 5 chapters has to do with all the events that have to do with that. So now we're on chapter 8, which is a fun chapter. So let me get there. Balaam and the talking donkey. Numbers 22, 21 to 41.
But God was very angry when he went, and the angel of the Lord stood in the road to oppose him. Balaam was riding on his donkey, and his 2 servants were with him. When the donkey saw the angel of the Lord standing in the road with a drawn sword in his hand, it turned off the road into the field. Balaam beat it to get it back on the road.
What is God's feelings shown in verse 22?
Very angry.
He's angry that Balaam is going, even though he told him to go, but it seemed like Balaam pushed God to saying, I really, really want to go type thing. And so God is allowing him to do it, even though it's not what he wants him to do. So we need to look at what has already happened in a slightly different light than we originally saw it. God told Balaam his answer the first time Balaam sought advice, yet what did Balaam do again?
Find out what else the Lord will tell him.
Right. B, did Balaam tell the first messengers why he couldn't go back with them?
No.
C, in verse 18, could Balaam be signaling what his price should be higher than?
Yes.
So it would be higher than what?
All the silver and gold.
Right. D, why did Balaam have the second messenger stay if the answer was going to be the same?
To see if God changed his mind.
Right. What was in the road?
Angel of the Lord.
Who saw the angel and what did they do?
The donkey saw the angel with a drawn sword in his hand. He turned off the road into the field.
Yeah, Balaam was the seer, and yet it was the donkey that has discernment.
The donkey was like a human.
Yeah.
And the angel of the Lord stood in a narrow path through the vineyards with walls on both sides. When the donkey saw the angel of the Lord, it pressed close to the wall, crushing Balaam's foot against it, so he beat the donkey again.
Who was with Balaam?
2 servants, messengers from Balak.
And what did the angel have in his hand?
A sword.
What did Balaam do to the donkey when it turned off?
Beat it to get it back on the road.
What is the description of where they are now?
Vineyard.
Yeah, narrow path in the vineyard. So they've moved along. The last time the donkey got away from the angel by turning off into the field. So now what location did the angel take that would prevent that?
The angel stood in a narrow path with walls on both sides, so the donkey couldn't turn around.
Right. So he's trying, yeah. Did the donkey see the angel again?
Yes.
What did the donkey do this time to try to get around the angel?
Donkey pressed close to the wall. Then the angel of the Lord moved on ahead and stood in a narrow place where there was no room to turn, either to the right or to the left. When the donkey saw the angel of the Lord, it lay down under Balaam, and it was angry and beat it with his staff. Then the Lord opened the donkey's mouth, and it said to Balaam, what have I done to you to make you beat me 3 times?
As a result of getting close to the wall, what happened to Balaam?
Crushing his foot against the wall.
So what is the description of the third location the angel was at?
Narrow place where there was no room to turn around either right or left.
Now how's the donkey respond?
He lay down under Balaam.
How many times has Balaam beat the donkey with his staff?
3 times.
What did the Lord do to the donkey?
Open the donkey's mouth.
And what did the donkey say to Balaam?
What have I done to you to make you beat me 3 times? Okay. Balaam answered the donkey, you have made a fool of me. If only I had a sword in my hand, I would kill you right now. The donkey said to Balaam, am I not your own donkey, what you have always ridden to this day? Have I been in the habit of doing this to you? No, he said. Then the Lord opened Balaam's eyes, and he saw the angel of the Lord standing in the road with his sword down. So he bowed low and fell face down.
Why didn't Balaam question why his donkey was speaking to him?
I don't know.
I don't know. As a prophet, he may see strange things, and this may be just one of those strange things. I don't know. I would. First, what does Balaam say to the donkey?
You have made a fool of me.
Yeah, you've made a fool of me. If I had a sword in my hand, I'd kill you right now.
Yeah.
Being made a fool of would mean there were people around you that you were trying to impress. Who all were with him?
Servant and messenger.
Which shows us and had shown us Balaam does not have much patience.
Beating his donkey 3 times.
Right. The donkey points out what to Balaam?
That he has always ridden to this day with him to this day. Like he's been,
Right. He's always ridden him. Has he ever done this? No, he has never done this. So there's usually a reason if I'm going to do something like this. When the Lord opened Balaam's eyes, what did he see?
An angel of the Lord standing in the road.
Again, what did the angel have in his hand?
Sword.
Yeah.
The angel of the Lord asked him, why have you beaten your donkey these 3 times? I have come here to oppose you because your path is a reckless one before me. The donkey saw me and turned away from me these 3 times. If it had not turned around, I would certainly have killed you by now, but I have spared it.
But I would have spared the donkey, yeah. When Balaam saw the angel of the Lord, what did he do?
He bowed down.
What is the first question the angel asked Balaam?
Why have you beaten your donkey 3 times?
Why did the angel come to oppose Balaam?
Your path is a reckless one before me.
Right. The angel implies that Balaam should have perceived the divine opposition, emphasizing that the donkey saw it 3 times while the prophet was blind to it. The angel rebukes Balaam not just for beating the donkey, but for being spiritually blind and proceeding with a perverse and reckless path. If he was truly a prophet and he was truly listening to God, he would be able to see these things. But he's not. He's listening to what he wants to have happen. Who did Balaam say he wanted to kill in verse 29?
The donkey.
Yet who does the angel say he would have killed and spared the donkey?
The angel.
The angels would have killed Balaam and spared the donkey.
Balaam, yeah.
Balaam wanted to kill his donkey, but that did not happen. The angel wanted to kill Balaam, but that didn't happen. What happened that changed the whole scenario, and who caused the change?
The Lord.
Yeah, it changed. It opened Balaam's eyes, and he saw that.
Balaam said to the angel of the Lord, I have sinned. I did not recognize you were standing in the road to oppose me. Now, if you are displeased, I will go back. The angel of the Lord said to Balaam, go with the men, but speak only what I tell you. So Balaam went with, Balak's officials.
First, Balaam says what to the angel?
I have sinned.
How did he sin, or more specifically, how does he think he sinned? For traveling to Moab with the messengers?
No.
For hitting and threatening his donkey?
No.
Does he base his sin on the fact that he did not see the angel?
Yes,
Yeah. Does the angel allow him to continue on this journey?
yes.
What command does the angel give Balaam?
Go with the men, but speak only what I tell you.
Wait, who says the same thing in Numbers 22:20?
The Lord,
Does the angel of the Lord say, speak only what the Lord tells you or what I tell you?
what I tell you.
Which is the reason some say there's a Christophany or a pre-appearance of Jesus.
I've never heard of that word, Christophany.
Yeah. If you point out a number of times when the angel seemed to say, how come you have not followed me? The angel of the Lord is a specific. People think that it's a Christophany, a pre-appearance of Jesus.
When Balak heard that Balaam was coming, he went out to meet him at the Moabite town on the Arnon border at the edge of his territory. Balak said to Balaam, did I not send you an urgent summons? Why did you come to me? Am I really not able to reward you? Well, I have come to you now, Balaam replied, but I can't say whatever I please. I must speak only what God puts in my mouth.
When Balak heard that Balaam was coming, what did he do?
He went out to meet him at the Moabite town.
It was probably the town of Ar, as that is on the Arden River.
Yeah.
Did Balak seem calm or upset?
Upset.
Balak was upset because A, did I not send you a
Urgent.
summons? He is saying that the situation is urgent. So why didn't he come right away? B, am I not really not able to
Reward.
you? He is saying, am I really not able to pay you enough to curse these people? Does Balaam get bothered by Balak's anger?
No.
How does Balaam describe the restriction that God put on him?
I can't say whatever I please. I must speak only what God puts in my mouth.
Right.
Then Balaam went with Balak to Kirath-Huzoth. Balak sacrificed cattle and sheep and gave some to Balaam and the officials who were with him. The next morning, Balak took Balaam up to Numbers-Balaam, and from there he could see the outskirts of the Israelite camp.
Where did Balak take Balaam first?
Kirath.
Who's off? Yeah.
Huzoth.
What did Balak do there?
Sacrificed cattle and sheep and gave some to Balaam.
Then where did Balak take Balaam the next morning?
Ball.
Right. What could they see from Bal?
Outskirts of the Israelite camp.
Now there is some dispute about where these towns are. If you look on these maps, these towns are placed in land that was once the Moabites, then taken by the Amorites, and lastly taken by the Israelites. Since the Israelites are stationed in the plains of Moab, it is highly possible, in order to see the Israelite camp, Balak had to take Balaam into land and hills he no longer owns, but is familiar with. Otherwise, there's no way from looking from the land now owned by Moab, they both could see the Israelite camp. So they have to actually invade into land that they no longer own, we think. Circle Kirath-Huzoth, Bamath-Baal, and the plains of Moab. So it's all up there in the top part of the little dots there. Okay, we get to the crossword. Balak met Balaam on the
Arnon
border. Okay. 6, who did the angel say he would have killed?
Balaam.
7, in the second encounter, the donkey crushes Balaam's
foot
against the wall. 8, from Bamath-Baal, they were able to see the outskirts of the
Israelite
camp. 9, the Lord opened the donkey's
mouth.
11, the angel had a drawn
Sword
in his hand. 1 down, in the second encounter, Balaam, the donkey, and the angel were on a narrow path through the
vineyard.
3, second Balak took Balaam to Bamath-Baal. Yeah. 4, what was Balaam riding?
The donkey.
5, first Balak took Balaam to Kirath.
Huzoth.
Sure. 10, how many times did Balaam beat his donkey?
3 times.
Yeah. So that ends that chapter.
Yeah.